This one? Hey, my little sloths, what's up? How are my little sloths doing? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. I know you deeply care about my life. That's why we're here, right? No, let's be honest, Nikocado, we're here because today I'm eating a whole bowl, a huge bowl, bigger than my face, of mac and cheese. How many of you like mac and cheese? How many of you like mac and cheese? If you like mac and cheese, please hit the like button right now so that I know. And you know, do you know, Mr. Did you see what he did? Oh my gosh, I turned around and he had the bowl in his mouth. He was ready for me to put mac and cheese in it. He was like, feed me like a dog. No. And you know, do you know, Mr. This is Mr. Noodle's bowl. And Mr. Noodle's gonna have some mac and cheese with me, but just wait. So, before I begin, I want you to comment down below and tell me what you're eating with me because this is a mukbang. Welcome. Here we go. This is made with butter. Very good butter. And it's made with, these are technically not macaronis, they're shells. Ooh, it's still nice and hot. I will show you up close. Ooh, Noodle's already crying for it. Noodle really wants my mac and cheese. How many of you want my mac and cheese? Let me know. It's so creamy. Delicious. I feel like this is gonna be vacuumed up. Oh, I also have Magolja bread. Magolja bread. This is one of my favorite brands of bread ever. Now this is not the sweet one that I'm really used to. This is more of like a hearty, you know what they say, earthy, you know when they talk about whole bread, they're always like it's good for the heart, whatever, whole grain. Oh, there you go, whole grain, that's what I meant. Hearty, yes. I actually do have white bread downstairs. But today, I'm going with brown bread. So let's make a little sandwich of it. So we're gonna put this inside. Noodle's crying for some already. Oh, poor baby. Put this inside, nice and creamy and buttery and cheesy. Yes, this is so delicious. Okay, Mr. Noodle. Oh. Mr. Noodle's bowl, I'm gonna put a spoonful for him. There's no avocado in this recipe. Oh, he can have bread too. There's no avocado in this recipe, so he will be just fine. Come here. Oh, stop. Come on my shoulder. And I want you to say Noodle real quick, and then I'm gonna put you back on your new home. You want some of this? Here. Let's get a nice cheesy, buttery, creamy shell for you. Can you say noodle? Noodle. Noodle. Oh, hey. Wait, see, now he doesn't have to speak every time he eats. I mean, he eats all day long and he never speaks. This is just for you guys. And because we're trying to train him, that's what you have to do. Those of you that have pets, dogs, cats, whatever, you train them. I remember. My mom at our house to train Riley to sit pretty. She goes up on her hind legs and sits pretty. We had to train her with food. Food is the best motivator for anyone in life. Trust me. Humans included. Come on now. Speaking of my mom, I don't know if I want to admit this on camera, but last night I had a dream that I was eating crabs with her. I was cracking the crabs with the hammer, eating crabs. I've never had crabs in my entire life. I don't even know what they taste like. And then I had a dream last night that my mom was saying, here's the nutritious part. This is where you get your omega fatty acids. Oh, yes, it's so delicious. It was like a bonding moment with my mom eating crabs. I don't know why I was dreaming that. Of all people, of all situations, of all foods, ew. I mean, how many of you like crabs? I've never even had. You are awfully silent for this mac and cheese. Say noodle. Noodle. He doesn't, I think he already ate, that's why, that's okay. Delectable, delicious bite. Oh, I dropped. Okay, it's on the table, on the table. Now this doesn't seem like that much, does it? Like, I don't feel like this is that much. Here's the width of the bowl. It's only halfway up. But this is 2 bags of mac and cheese, which is like 1,700 calories. Plus the cheese, plus the butter. Plus the rolls. Let's add another roll. Oh my gosh, so before I continue, I have to remind all of you sloths out there about my contest. My monthly contest of, I don't even know what to call it, but let me take another bite. Now we want the bread. Say noodle. Noodle. There you go. Wait, this is my bread. Okay. Okay, let's put you back over here. Oh, stop complaining. There he goes to his bread bowl. Going for a ride. Everyone's watching you, Noodle. Go get your food. Oh. Anyways. My contest, you guys. So at the last day of every single month, I make a recipe and a mukbang, and eat it, in front of all you guys once a month, inspired by you. So, if there's a favorite dish you have out there, a favorite food, or you want to see me make a certain recipe from your grandma or your mom or yourself, comment it down below in one of my videos. I'll shout you out, your business, your social media. I'll send some people to your Instagram or whatever's important to you. Make sure you include that in your comment. And this is so good. Oops. I see you. And you can enter as many times as you want. You can tell me 10 recipes. And you can increase your chances of winning by posting it on more videos. Just so that I see it. Make sure I see it. Oh, this is so cheesy. Listen to the sound of mac and cheese. Oh, I just flung it over there. Here's a big bite. Here's a big bite for my sloths. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Yes. Oh, another roll. How many calories are in these rolls? 150 per roll. That's not that much. So we are gonna make another sandwich. Oh, yes. Mac and cheese sandwiches. Should I title this mac and cheese? I probably won't. So you guys, today, I went on a bike ride for about 30 minutes for the first time in like 4 days. I burn out so easily. I bike, I don't eat enough calories maybe. I feel so exhausted by like, if I consistent for 3 or 4 days, then by the weekend I'm just like, ugh. Well, I went today, and for the first time, I got caught in the rain. I was almost there at the edge of the city, because I'm like on the edge, so I kind of go up this way. So I see it, I'm almost there, and all of a sudden, rains so hard, I'm so wet, and I'm like, no, and I still have another 10 minutes to go to my house. I got soaked. So soaked. But you know what? It wasn't that bad because it's very hot here. Isn't it always hot when it rains now? It rains in Canada. That must not be fun. I don't know what I like more, the bread or the mac and cheese. I bit my lip. I'm not hungry. Ooh. Ow. So today, I'm going to tell you guys a story about my life. Like I usually do, right? Well, this is something I'm not proud of. You know, we all make mistakes in life. We all do things we regret. We act on impulse. We hang out with the wrong crowd. We say things that we regret. We do things that we say, oh, I wish I could take back. I think that's very relatable. You know, it's like, come on. No one's perfect here. So I want to tell you about a time when I was in like 9th or 10th grade. Oh no, I was a junior. Oh my gosh. Even more embarrassing, I think I was a junior. A sophomore or junior. Maybe sophomore. Well, excuse me, this is high school I'm talking about. You better be behaving. Is he behaving back there? How many of you guys are just watching Noodle? Well, this is about my friend Julie. Oh, Julie, you ever come across this video? I think of you sometimes, you know, and we were close for like an intense year or two, and then we just went separate ways, which is normal, I guess. Ooh, here's a bite. This bite is for Julie. Oh, which is on the floor. Not the floor, the table. I'm sorry. My words, my brain. Where's my brain? Well, okay. So I was hanging out with Julie one day, as well as our friend Allie. It was more of her friend. I was closer with Julie than Allie. Allie, I don't know. There's something a little off about Allie. But there was something off about me too, so that's fine. You know, there's people who don't get along with. It's not, you have to realize it's not necessarily them. It could also, probably you as well. It takes 2 to tango, 2 to clap, or walk away, okay? Well, I mean, it's not like we didn't get along. It was just like, I was closer with Julie. Anyways, we were hanging out, right? And Julie's mom, we're on our way to the mall. Allie's mom gave her like $50 for the mall. Julie's mom handed her $200 in cash. She had $200 in that purse. My mom just gave me some words saying, you better be back and you better check in and call me, and no money for me, but that's okay. Are you done? You want to be close with all the sloths? You guys, check out his tail real quick. Oh, check out this little scraggly tail. Look at his tail. That is sad. That is gross, Mr. Noodle. Ah! It's like Cruella de Vil when she saw the puppies and she's like, they don't have their spots yet. Oh, rats. I'm sorry, I'm just joking. It's very normal though. He's been picking his feathers, but his tail's starting to come in because he's a baby. Don't worry, it's not a fault in the diet or because of us. Alex the parrot, the world's most famous parrot on Earth, who had a team of scientists around him 24/7, still picked his feathers, so I know. Anyways, like I was saying, so me and Julie and Allie, we go on our nice little way to the mall. And when we get to the mall, excuse me, we do what girls do. We look at the boys. We see who's who. You're with him? Did you see her? Did you see John? Did you see Sam? Did you see what she wore? We became like, bless you. It's like we became these like biggest gossip queens. You know, that's what they, it's like gym rats. Gym rats, it's a very common with teenagers, especially middle schoolers, at least where I grew up. How many of you can relate? When you were in middle school or high school, the cool thing was to go to the mall, right? So that's what we do. We walk around, we judge, we flip our hair. Well, then Julie was texting this one boy who she had a crush on, and they were gonna do something very naughty. Cover your ears. This is G-rated, so don't worry, kids. You can still watch. Oh, you do understand. Do you want a little more? Bye, Mr. Noodle. You know, Mr. Noodle is like Ebenezer Scrooge. He gets cranky very easily. This is new. This is a new thing for him, but he's not comfortable with it yet. So back to his home. Okay, so we've gone over to Giant to get this this protection device. Kids, it's okay. Just, you don't even know what I'm talking about, do you? But adults, you know. And despite having $200 in her purse from her mom, she wanted to shoplift. And I wasn't gonna stop her. I was like, oh, okay. Even though I didn't want to, I didn't do it, but I was there with her. That's the thing. Sometimes if you don't say something, you're kind of just complicit, consistent. What word do I want? You're encouraging them, meaning that you're not standing against them, meaning that you might as well be voting for it, right? People complain about the outcome of the presidency. Well, a lot of the young people didn't go out to vote. So you can't complain if you didn't make a stance against the outcome. Am I right or am I wrong? Help me out, you guys. Well, I remember Allie. She was like, I don't want anything to do with this. Julie, you have so much money. Your mom gave you $200. This is ridiculous. And she's like, I'm not paying for this. He should pay for it. Or whatever she said. She was like, the boy should be responsible for this, not the girl. But she wanted to bring it just in case he forgot. And I was standing next to her, like looking at them on you know, the rack where they're displayed, these protection devices. Well, I'm like, oh, well, look, this one seems, oh, is it large enough? I don't know, dude. No. This one has little bumps. Oh, like a pickle. Ooh. So I was, I guess, an accomplice. Well, then we walk out the store, right? Hands up against the wall. Up against the wall right now. I went up against the wall. Julie went up against the wall. Allie went up against that wall. And this man has a cart full of stuff. And we're like, who are you? Quiet, hands up against the wall. And he goes through Julie's purse and pulls out exactly what she took. I was freaking out. I'm like, who are you? How did you know? I'm like, oh shoot. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, well, good thing this wasn't for me. Good thing I didn't take anything. I just watched. Well, it turns out that's just as bad. Even Allie, now remember, we're 14 years old or whatever. This was over a decade ago. That is so scary to me. 10 years ago this happened. That is so weird. It seems like yesterday, you know? My memory works for this story. Well, she didn't want to really even be next to us when we were trying to look through them, seeing which one should we get. And she still got in trouble. So, it turns out this man was an undercover shopper. He's a policeman or a security guard, and he pretends to shop all day long, spying on people. And he catches thieves. Sorry, changed the camera battery. So, this guy...
Wait up. Put this behind.
Oh, thank you. He's putting something under my door.
The other one.
The other one. Oh. under my chair legs. I keep sliding around on this floor. Oh yeah, I'm not sliding around anymore. Thanks, you're so thoughtful. Bye. See you when it's over. Okay. The undercover policeman took us to a room where, you know, where the manager's office is. Every grocery store, I never even realized had one. I was so naive. I'm like, where am I? We went through all these hallways behind the store. I thought it's just a place to eat groceries. I didn't know there were offices and restrooms and employee eating rooms. It didn't even come to my mind. That's how like young and naive I was. So this was my first time ever going, because I never had a job like that before, so I had never been in a place that has all those things. Well, he sat us down and says, I'm gonna call the police. I was so scared. My heart was pounding. And the first thing that I said, I was like, I'm gay, they're not for me. She took them, why am I here? And he said exactly what I mentioned to you. If you watch someone do it, you're just as guilty under the law. Isn't that crazy? But it makes sense, doesn't it? Oh. This is so cheesy. I will finish. I shouldn't have had, now I'm starting to get full, but I shouldn't have had 4 pieces of bread. Okay. Well. I don't know if my guardian angel was really good that day. Oh, okay. I don't know if the stars were aligned. I don't know what happened, but because we told him our ages and everything. He asked all this information. He was doing a big little write-up on us, and he said, "You know what? This is a warning for you. I'm gonna let you go on a few conditions." And it was like a huge relief. You know when you're in trouble, like I went to the principal's office so many times and I would sit in that chair and I could just feel my heart in my stomach. I felt rocks, I felt, heavy, I felt nauseous. When you're in trouble with a principal, a teacher, your parent, the law, it's uncomfortable. And it's supposed to scar you. I think all of us are good on the inside, you know? I think we're all good people. And that's why we all feel some sort of guilt. I mean, of course you have the exceptions, you have the psychopaths. But I felt really bad. Well, the conditions were, number 1, we call your parents and they have to pick you up. Oh, shoot, you guys know my mom. Oh, Lord have mercy. And I knew my mom too, so I gave him my dad's phone number, who wouldn't like beat me up. Julie had to call her mom. My dad answered the phone. He's like, your son's here. He got caught stealing protective devices. Yada yada. He's just like, I didn't hear what he said on the phone. You know, I was on the phone. There goes the clown on his tricycle. Well, they called Julie's mom because her dad was a ship sailor, a train conductor, one of the two. No, he was on boats. So he would be out on sea for like weeks on end. So he was out on sea, I think. So her mom, well, my dad couldn't come because he was at work, or no, was it probably a Saturday? I don't even know. He just couldn't make it. So he said, we'll be okay if Julie's mom comes and picks her son up and signs the release form so we don't throw him in jail. He doesn't get a juvenile report written about him. He said, yes, that's fine. My mom would not have been fine with that. She would have stopped everything to come get me and scold me in front of everyone, make a scene, ground me, take away my violin for 5 months, which eventually happened. I got in huge trouble for this. So anyway, Julie's mom came, and that was such an awkward car ride home. So awkward. Because first of all, I had to sit in the car with Julie and her mom. Her mom was ready to like rip her into pieces, but she had me as an audience, so maybe she was embarrassed or not, a little hesitant, but she was still angry. It was embarrassing for Julie to have her friends who watch her get in trouble by her mom. But that embarrassment was so worth it because I could have had a criminal record. because I watched my friend steal a protective device. And the second condition was that we were not allowed back in giant food stores for like 2 years. We were not allowed to go into that chain, or no, that specific store. We could go to the chain, we could go to other giants, but we couldn't go to that giant for like 2 years. That was worth it. I mean, I felt blessed. I don't know, like I said, a guardian angel watching me. So thick and buttery. Oh my gosh, you guys really want this. By the way, I turned on the blinking lights, so those of you that have seizures won't have seizures. Someone says, like, I'm seriously about to have an epilepsy episode by watching your blinking lights. I was like, I'm so sorry. So I'm not gonna blink them so much. Ooh, taste of butter. Ooh, well. So that is my story time. How I almost got a criminal record. It taught me a lesson. And ever since then, I kind of stopped hanging out with Julie. We had gotten to mischief before. Going to house parties, driving to friends' houses late at night, sneaking them out the window. Oh, I remember my first taste of alcohol, or one of my first times ever, was with her in her basement. And we did each other's makeup, and I seriously looked like a drag queen. I had so much makeup on my face, I had all my eyelashes, foundation, and I woke up and I had to take it all off because I like passed out and like my eyes stung for 2 days or something because of all the makeup getting in there trying to clear it out with a wash. You know, we had our fun times, but that was like the line, and I think I kind of stopped talking to her a lot. Stopped hanging out with her because of that. And at that time, in my 14-year-old brain, I was like, or 15, I told myself, oh, she's bad. But now, 10 years later, I look back and I say, well, I was bad too. I should have been like Allie, her other friend, that was like, I want nothing to do with this, and walk away. But I stayed there and helped her pick them out, you know? I'll never forget that. Very scary. And my punishment, oh my gosh. My mom. You guys know I play violin. Obviously, you saw the beginning of this video. Well, she took my violin away. I wasn't able to practice it, which was like my main joy in life. Seriously, playing violin. She took it away, threw it in her closet, and I wasn't allowed to touch it for like 5 months. I got pulled out of orchestra class, got pulled out of my private studio classes. I got pulled out of contests and competitions, you name it. So when I come home from school, my first thing to do would play violin for 3 hours and then get on with homework or whatever. Now there's a piece of me missing for months. Now that's very strict. That's very strict parenting, to take away someone's academic thing. But I don't know. Yeah, my friends were so scared of my mom when I told them what happened. Because I'd explained to all my friends why I didn't have violin with me. Now, when she took away the violin for many months and threw it into the closet, I don't remember if it was because of that Julie situation, or if it was for an entirely separate thing. Because I got in trouble for different things. Like, sometimes I wouldn't do the dishwasher. My chores. Everyone had household chores. And I would get in trouble for that, too. Like repercussions. You can't see your friends for a month. Can't watch TV or play the computer for a month. And no violence. So it's like, what do? I sit in the basement. My room was in the basement. It was like a dungeon. But it had a bathroom and a refrigerator, so I just ate and got fat. Yeah. So thick. We also put a sprinkle of flour in here to make it even thicker. Flour in mac and cheese, can you believe it? I shouldn't have had that bread, but come on, it was so good together. So what's the worst thing you ever did? Is that the worst thing I ever did? No. You guys probably are judging me right now. Oh my God, I thought you were this innocent angel. No. Yeah. Lessons that you go through in life. Speaking of makeup though, remember I told you how I had makeup all over my face? I remember when I first was curious about makeup, wanting to put on makeup, when I was in like elementary school. My mom, she doesn't really wear makeup. I've seen her wear makeup maybe 5 times in my whole life. For like picture day, maybe her wedding, a funeral, and like a very important meeting. A little mascara, that's it. No blush, no lipstick, which is fine. I know a lot of women out there that don't wear makeup. But she had this one mascara, the pink mascara. New girls, it's pink with a green top. Ooh, it's like so iconic. Excuse me. So, foundational. It is like the mascara. You know, it was just standard. And this was back in the day before they had all these competitions like, XXL volume lashes, which are just marketing. They do not make your lashes grow very long. Come on, girls, you should know this. If I know, then you know. Well, my mom had the mascara in her drawer, and it lasted probably 20 years, because like I said, she wore it 5 times. Well, I would put on a little mascara before going to school. And some of my friends would be like, Nikocado, your eyes. What? Is that mascara? And I used to like play dumb and be like, oh, mascara, but I don't know what you're talking about. What's mascara? Say the wrong word on purpose. Well, I'm getting full. That's what I'm getting. My mom found out one day that I was using her mascara to go to school. And she was probably thinking, oh, Lord Jesus, there's a fire. Ain't nobody got time for that. No. Oh Lord Jesus, like what are the teachers thinking? It's inappropriate. And first of all, I was a boy. But it wasn't that the fact that I was a boy that my mom was so upset. I wasn't at an appropriate age to wear makeup. Like both of my sisters were forbidden to wear makeup to school until they hit the age of 16. Now, girls start wearing makeup when they're 12, 13, 14, 15. Nope. If you live under my roof, you follow my rules. If you don't like it, then you can leave. So, she was upset because I was too young to be wearing mascara. So what I did, because I still want my eyes to be popping, I would get Sharpie marker. That's right. That is right. Sharpie marker. And I would outline my eyes with Sharpie marker. Right here on that little slit where you're supposed to put the eyeliner, I put Sharpie marker. And to this day, right here, I have a scar from where that marker acid ate away my skin and it got infected. If you look closely, which I won't show you now, but check out my other videos where it's like up here. There's a line right here, you know, right here. Right where the top and the bottom meet. It's like a football, right? Well, that corner of the eye socket, there's a line. It's a scar from when I was wearing Sharpie marker on my eyeballs. Delicious. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Sweet Mama Brown, what happened to her? Orland said they made a movie out of her. Is that true? I didn't even know. Or a TV show or something. She got it on TV. Honestly, this is coming to an end. Thank goodness, because I am full. Well, you guys, you're probably finished your food now. You're wrapping it up. Seriously, it's so delicious. Thank you so much for eating with me. I'm done. I promised you guys on Snapchat that I would open a few snaps. So before I go, I hope you stick around for this. It's gonna be really quick. I just want to show you what people send me. And I'm gonna show you live here on camera. So let's open up some snaps. Have I ever played in a band before? Keep your mukbangs going with that music. Yes, I was in a rock band with the former CEO or president of AOL in Washington, D.C. and we bar hopped. That was very fun. Oh, and in high school, I was in a band too. We used to play at these like indie grudgy, what was the place called? The Grudge. No, it was this, seriously, so sleazy. It was like broken couches that probably have 15 STDs soaked into them with like needles coming out. People doing their tattoos on the side of the corner. It was so like, it was like this dirty old industrial building where rock bands would come and all. Here come all the groupies following along, and they're all like with ripped jeans and makeup. And I'm not trying to stereotype those people if they're dirty. I'm just saying the facility was grungy. That couch, I will never forget that couch. It was like crooked like this, and the seat cushions were everywhere, and it had holes, and it smelled bad. It just like, you don't want to know what happened on that couch. What was it What was it called? I forget. Love from Vancouver, thank you so much. And they want to know that, as you can see, it's really dark here. Oh, okay. Here we go.
It's my birthday, yay! I'm watching your video.
Oh my gosh, Patty, she comments all of my videos. That's so cool. Let's pick one more to open up. Latina Baby. This seems interesting. Let's play Latina Baby. They're eating, the whole family's eating while I play. Oh, that's so cute. I'm gonna send them a snap right now in the middle of my mukbang. Hi guys, thank you so much for watching my live stream video on YouNow. I really appreciate it. That looks so cool. Okay. Wow, that was so blurry. Thank you so much for watching my live stream video on YouNow. I really appreciate it. That looks so cool. It did look really cool. Alright, you guys, this is the end of my mukbang. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed your food. Mac and cheese is live. Hello. Please give this a thumbs up if you agree. And don't forget to leave a comment. I love hearing from all of you. And don't forget to enter my contest. There's still a few weeks left. And, well, it's always great to do the contest because I do this monthly. It's all cumulative. So if you leave a recipe today, you might be the winner 4 months from now. So, I will see you tomorrow. I feel like the Psychic Twins. I always want to say, I'll see you in the future. But that's their catchphrase, not mine. I will see you tomorrow for another mukbang. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.